On the last video that I uploaded to the site, I shared with you guys that both Joe and Jada took the AncestryDNA test. Joe's results came back a good 24 hours before Jada's, so we were able to reveal his yesterday, and we discovered a little shocker. We discovered that Joe and I are distant cousins. That was a big surprise to us because we had never heard that before. So now let's get right into Jada's results so that we can see what she got from Joe and what she got from me. Welcome to the Bare Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. Are you ready, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's sign in. So Jada's DNA came back, you guys. They didn't lie on you. They said the 15th, it came like right at midnight, and I say, shh, don't tell Jada nothing. Don't tell Jada nothing. I don't want her to know she was asleep. All right, so let's open it up, baby. Oh, look, it says 18% Nigerian. So that Nigerian is very prevalent because Daddy has 24%. And I said yesterday in Daddy's video that I had 16%. That was the first time that the AncestryDNA came back because they keep changing it every time they get, people to put their DNA in the system. So I'm only 9%. And Jada's how much? 18. Let's go ahead and open it so we can see the full report. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? 18 is a good number. That's grandma's lucky number, huh? Oh, okay. You want to read it?
Yeah. So I'm 18% Nigerian, 14% Cameroon, Congo, and West Bantu people, 14% England, Northwest Europe. My bad, I moved the table. 12% Benin, Togo.
Benin, Togo.
Benin, Togo.
You know what? There's an "and" in there. Benin and Togo.
Benin and Togo.
Nobody says that though. We say Benin, Togo.
Yeah. South India, 9%.
There comes the Indian.
Ireland, 6%. Northern India, 6%.
Again. Daddy had that.
Indigenous American Central, 4%.
That's me.
Portugal,
That's
3%. Me. Wales,
that's me.
3%. Indigenous American Colombian Venezuela, 2%. Scotland, 2%. Norway, 1. Ivory Coast and Ghana, 1. Indigenous Yucatan Peninsula, 1. Middle East, 1. Senegal, 1. Germanic Europe, 1. And Ethiopia.
Middle East.
Yeah.
Senegal. Daddy don't have that. Me don't have that. Daddy have the Germanic Europe. Where did the Ethiopia and the Eritrea come from?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not yours.
She play. But you already found out we was cousins.
Yeah.
Hey, cousin daughter.
Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin mother.
You know what? Let's go into the DNA matches to see. Let's see once and for all who this gal belong to.
I got my cousin and your cousin, and we be all cousins.
Oh, there it goes. It says Barbara.grinage and you the child.
And the cousin.
Oh my God.
And the cousin.
Is that why it says that you're related to me from the father's side and the mother's side?
Well, Daddy's related to
my
the mother's side.
Oh my God. And so then, okay, look at the DNA thing. I get 3484 for you, and Daddy get 3479. My blood's stronger than his blood any day.
I think maybe some of that has to do with gender.
We're going to take the blood thing.
Whatever.
Okay, let's see who comes up as the first cousins. Okay, so Maurice Gomez is my Uncle Roger's son, so he's my first cousin. Uncle Roger and my mom... Stop shaking this table. Uncle Roger and my mom...
I shook my head, which shook my body. So
they share the same mom and dad, so we all share the same grandparents. So he came up first with 795 for the CM. I don't know what the CM stands for, but I look at those numbers. So then the next person coming up is Armand Arson, which is Joe's nephew, Joe's brother's son. And I'm amazed that he did not come up first because of the fact that he is your true first cousin, while Maurice is really your second cousin.
I think again it's the whole mother thing.
But Maurice is not related to me through his mom. He's related to me through his dad.
He's related, yeah, but his dad and your mom.
Because of my mom?
Yeah, and you're a girl, Grandma's a girl, I'm a girl.
Okay, so Cindy came up. Cousin Cindy did hers too.
Maybe if one of the girls on your side did it, like more, like, Auntie Susie has boys. So... Am I the only girl?
You're the only girl.
I'm
You're the only granddaughter.
Oh,
see? Yeah. Cousin Cindy did hers too, almost at the same time.
Maybe if Uncle Roger's daughter does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She sent hers in a week later than we did, and hers came back this morning. So she sent me the screenshot. I have all of my notes here for her stuff. And she's a first to second cousin for Jada. She's actually a second cousin to Jada because she's my first cousin. That's my dad's sister's child. And we all share the same grandparents too on that side. She came back with 701 for you.
And then this Lisa Topsy is also one of Grandpa's niece, but they don't have the same dad like Grandpa does. So they don't have the same grandpa.
Cousin
like Grandpa
Grace.
does. And then look, who is this Greg King that keeps coming up on Joe's page? See, it says, okay, see, Lisa Topsy says mother's side. Oh, see the thing right here? It says Cindy is both sides.
Both sides.
Cindy, so that's where the cousins came in.
Maybe that's
Remember?
why. Oh, maybe that's why me and Sasha look alike so hard.
Yeah, because then it would be Sasha, Cindy's niece.
And her son looks like
exactly like Jory.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So Jada, so the relation, the so-called cousins that me and Daddy are, is through Grandpa's side. Yeah. It's through my dad's side, not my mom's side. I wonder, but that Cindy said that. So shut up, Jada. Stupid. Let me get this. So then I don't know who this Greg King is. Greg King need to show themselves.
Find him on Facebook.
And then look, oh, Cousin Grace. We met Cousin Grace. That's my dad's half niece. We share a grandfather in common. The grandfather had, Grace through a different grandma, and then I came through a different grandma. And it was Hey,
but it kind of shows how strong the grandpa's genes are, though. If you think about it,
Grace came in as a second cousin to you, which is true, and her CM is 293. What I'm shocked at is Megan. Megan is my mom's brother's child, and my mom, same parents, from the same parents, same grandparents, but she only came up at 293, and that's a brother's child, and Maurice is a brother's child.
She probably takes after Kathy more.
Yeah, and Uncle Roger says it's because his son's mother is Belizean and Megan's mother is not Belizean. Well, no, she's no longer with us, was not Belizean. So they think that's why. So I've noticed this Florine Vernon right here, and my dad's mom, her dad was a Vernon. So she was a Vernon.
It says both sides.
It says both sides. So it is through the Vernon side. So it is not just through my dad, but through the grandmother, my dad's mom.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, isn't Grandpa was born in Dangriga?
Punta Gorda.
Punta Gorda. Isn't it close to Sand Hill?
No.
No? Not at all?
Oh.
Well, then I don't know.
No, and I looked up, remember when I did Daddy's video, it says that me and Daddy are third cousins once removed.
I thought it was fifth cousins.
No, it said, the thing said fourth to sixth cousin, and then when you tap on the tab, it says third cousin once removed. So I looked that up on the Googles, and it says third cousin once removed. That means we share a great-great-grandparent. A great-great. Okay. So my grandparents would be my father's parents, right? The mother and the dad. And then my great-grandparents would be their parents. I'll show it on the... You know what? Let's look at the thing really quickly, Jade. I have a... We're in yours, right? Mm-hmm. I have a... What do you call the thing for you? A tree. I have a little workable tree right here. So let's see if we could find the tree. And Jada Grinage's family tree. So this is Jada right here. This is her dad, Joe, and me. These are my parents. This is his parents. And we think we're related to Joe through this woman, his mom. But so this is my grandmother. This would be my great-grandmother. And then it would be up here.
Another great-grandmother.
Yeah, a great-great. And I called Joe's mom this morning to ask her if any of these two, which is her parents, would be related to a Vernon. She said, I don't think so. I've never heard the name. And so then right here is Joe's father's grandmother and grandfather. We're thinking it's through her. Joe's mom thinks it's through her. So it wouldn't be her mom or dad. Mm-hmm. It would be up here. So right up here and up here is where me and Joe became cousins. And then it got watered down.
It's really like, honestly,
I told you for my table.
Sorry, I told Damien about it, and he was like, "I love how your mom reacted to it. Like, well, it's too late now. Got 3 kids and married 34.
What are we gonna do?"
He's going back.
He's a third cousin once removed. In America, you can marry your third cousin. Third cousin once removed. Okay.
Still kind of not.
Okay, let's take a look to see what we have in common, baby. Let's go back to your chart really quickly. If I can't do any of these things here, and move fast enough, I'll probably do them as voiceovers. But I just wanted to see if we could go quickly, get your results again, and see what we have in common with me and Daddy. What's wrong?
But I don't want to rush you.
Okay, just real quickly.
Yeah.
Just real quickly. Okay. So me and Joe, we share these African countries in common. Nigeria, Cameroon, Benin, Togo, Mali, Ivory Coast of Ghana. And those are the African countries that we share. And Jada has the same African countries, except she has some more. The Senegal. And what else was it? Down below Senegal.
Portuguese?
No, it's African country. Okay, anyways, we'll go back to that. We'll do a voiceover for that. And then the European country that me and Joe share, Ethiopia and Eritrea. The European country that me and Joe share is England and Northwestern Europe. And he only has 1%. I have 14, and Jada has how much?
Europe?
Go.
Oh, I have
like
14%.
14. How much do I have?
I don't know.
14. Me and Jada both have 14.
This is my mom.
Yeah, but see, I have it written here.
Oh.
See?
My bad.
See?
Well, because Daddy has some too, so maybe that's where we're
Oh no. My bad. This is, what am I looking at? Okay, I wrote it. See, it's up here. You're England, Northwestern Europe, I have 21. You have 14, I have 21. Daddy has 1. Okay? So, Nigeria, Daddy has 24. I got 9, you got 18. Cameroon,
14.
Daddy has 20. And I have 6. Go ahead. Southern India, that has 19.
9.
You have 9. And then the next India, Northern India, that has 7.
6.
You have 6. And then Benin and Togo,
It's 12.
that has 10. I have 5. And then Mali, you have any Mali?
No.
No Mali at all.
No.
Okay, me and Daddy both have Mali, but it's only 1%. And then Ireland, I got 4. What you got?
6.
Oh, you got more Irish than me, baby. Look at you, girl. And then Norway, you have Norway?
Yeah, that's 1.
2. Daddy have 2 and I have 2.
I have 1.
How much the Germanic Europe you have, like what Daddy has?
1.
1, Daddy has 2. And the Jewish went away.
But I looked it up and it said that Middle East can count as Jewish too.
Okay.
Hebrew and stuff
Middle
like
East?
that, so,
Okay.
yeah.
And then the indigenous stuff? Do you have the Yucatan Peninsula?
1.
I got 4.
I have 1.
What else?
Uh,
Central?
that is 4.
I have 3. And then Andean? You have anything from the Andean?
No, but I've been Colombia and
I have that too. I got 5.
I have 2.
Okay. So I noticed on Cindy she has the Venezuela one. So I always thought the Venezuela one came only from my mom's side of the family, but I guess it comes from grandpa's side of the family too. And I think cousin Maurice has that Venezuelan one too. So I think it comes from both sides. All right. So if there's more stuff that I want to like cross match, I'll do it as a voiceover. But I think this was very interesting. It's still on sale for $59. I have the link below. I'm going to see if I can't buy it for the boys so we could see how much they come up with the other weird stuff you have that me and Daddy don't have.
I called the Ethiopia one though because I've been watching a lot of 90 Day Fiance and I'm like, wow, these guys kind of look like Josh. But
Ethiopia, you think look like Josh?
And Jory more than
I see
Josh.
I see Jory.
Jory more than Josh, but...
And Joe has a brother that looks totally
But
Ethiopian. They always ask him.
The nose. It's they have that Hebrew kind of nose. Josh, Jory, and Dad, and all them. I have mommy's side. Or something.
And I always thought that nose came from the Indian in them because we knew about the Sri Lankan.
I mean, we have that now. Now we know.
So I'm gonna do your breakdown. I'm gonna go add up like how much African you are. I did Joe's one wrong yesterday. If I don't have it, I'll get to it. In the voiceover. But I'm going to give you like the percentage, like how much African, how much European, how much Indian, how much Native, stuff like that for Joe and Jada, and see if we can cross match some of the cousins. Oh, it's going to be a chore for me to do, but I'm excited to do this.
Like, my sister might be related to you. I'm like, how? She's like, she has a lot of the same stuff that you have. I'm like, maybe we're just mixed up. I don't know.
You want to know something though? Joe was talking on the phone a little while ago to one of the Grinages that supposedly came from his grandfather's brother, right? So they're on the same level of cousinship, second cousins. Just met through me putting things on Facebook or whatever, and they were waiting for the test results to come back so they could pop up in Daddy's chart. They didn't pop up. And then some people say, oh, this thing's a lie. That's not true. How can you and Joe be cousins, whatever. But you can't believe one piece and not believe the next piece. If you see the whole thing where it says Jada's, 1,000% our kid, I'm going to exaggerate. Did they say 1,000%? DNA matches?
100. I'm 100% their kid.
Let's see. So Jada has no more of this bull crap about you being switched at birth. 100% parent-child relationship, okay? 100%. Then look at Joe. See? 100% parent-child relationship. See, I put a picture in for Daddy. All right? So it's like, you're our baby. Don't question that ever again.
Gotcha, mommy cousin.
The kids all do that. You sure I'm yours? You sure Joy doesn't belong to Auntie Tracy? You sure that Josh doesn't belong to Cousin Debbie and Cousin Cindy? You sure? Because the personality traits.
No,
right?
I mean, I definitely know I'm your guys, but it's, one could hope that I'm Elton John.
I thought Cindy's, because I saw Cindy's first because we just saw yours.
Uh-huh.
I thought Cindy's Middle East came from her dad because they have a Middle Eastern last name. The dad, it came through the grandma because Jada has the Middle East. So if you guys were gonna question Barbara, why does your daughter have Middle East? My cousin has Middle East. Check.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Don't edit.
Oh, my bad.
We're gonna pause. I'm gonna do my voiceover.
I want to do some cross matching to see what Jada got from me versus what she got from Joe. So I clicked on my name and then now ethnicity, and the AncestryDNA people made this chart for us. Okay, so on the left is Jada, on the right is me, and you can see all the countries that we share in common and the percentages. So she's got quite a few. She's got this Indigenous America, Colombia, and Venezuela along with me. And this comes up in the chart several times. Okay, so the grayed out ones are the countries she didn't get from me. India, of course, is from Joe. I don't know where she got Senegal, Germanic Europe. Well, that's from Joe. Ethiopia and the Middle East. We don't know where she got that from. She didn't get Sweden or Spain from me. And the other Indigenous Americas or Mali. But Joe also had Mali. So now let's go into Joe's. And if you notice, the countries are kind of looking the same, right? Yeah, so Nigeria, Cameroon, Congo, England, Benin, Togo. And the India is from Joe because it's from Joe's people. And then the Germanic Europe from Joe. And all the grayed out countries that Joe didn't get or she didn't get. So you remember some of these countries were in mine, right? The Senegal, we don't know where that came from. Ethiopia, Middle East. And she didn't get Joe's Mali, and she didn't get the 3 on the bottom that Joe got. Okay, so she didn't get some from me. She didn't get some from Joe, but then she got some on her own. So I want to try to figure out where those came from. So now I'm in my cousin Maurice Gomez. This is my Uncle Roger's son. Roger is my mom's brother, and Maurice and I share the same grandparents, okay? So same type of country if you're seeing right here. Look. See the Venezuela here, the Colombia and Venezuela. And he doesn't have any of these in common with Jada, but he has the Mali, and Joe and I have the Mali. Oh, and look, he's got the Germanic Europe. You see it? Let me find it for you. He's got the Venezuela and the Germanic Europe. Okay, so I thought the Europe only came from Joe's side of the family. Well, the Germanic Europe only came from Joe's side of the family, but I guess it comes from my side of the family too. Now, this is Joe's nephew, his brother's son. We've never really met this young man, but Joe's spoken to him since this test came up. So here, kind of the same country. He's got the India. He's got it to a lesser degree than Jada. And look, he's got the Venezuela here. And check it out, guys. He's got the Senegal. So, and then Germanic Europe. So there goes the Senegal. There's a common thread right there, right? Interesting. Now let's go to my cousin Cindy. This is my cousin from my dad's side of the family. And we share the same grandparents. Let's open it up. Cindy's mom is my dad's sister. Well, was, because she's passed away. All the same countries, more or less, like what Jada got. And remember now, Cindy's related to us from both sides. See, she's got the Middle East that Jada got. So and the Venezuela, Cindy's related to Jada from both sides of the family, okay? From Joe's side and my side. So this is another cousin from my dad's side of the family, but we only share a grandmother in common. We don't share a grandfather in common. So her dad, my dad's half-brother, has a different dad. And if you can see, more or less the same countries, except she's got India in here, but the India has nothing to do with us because that's from her dad's side. And she's got this Colombia, Venezuela thing here going, and then she's got the Senegal. So now the Senegal is coming from my dad's mom's side of the family. And then she doesn't have all these grayed out countries right here, okay? Now let's go for another cousin. I don't know who he is, but he comes up pretty high on Joe's thing. This is my cousin Grace. This is my dad's half-niece. Grace's dad and my dad are brothers. Same dad, different moms. And see, Grace is all the European countries. And she's got France because her mom is French Canadian. So she doesn't have any of the African countries. She comes from the Scottish grandpa side of the family. Okay. I'm glad that all these family members are in here so we can do this cross matching, right? So let's go to my cousin Megan. This is my mom's other brother's daughter. We share the same grandparents, and her mom was white American. And more or less the same countries again. You guys see this, right? Okay, this, the Irish she got from her mom. All that Irish was from her mom. And look, the Germanic Europe again. So that's coming from my mom's side of the family too, guys. And then this, she's got Yucatan Peninsula. Okay, and these are all the ones that she doesn't share. I just wanted to show you guys the family tree one more time to show you that we filled out some of the other names as we go up into the ancestry. My dad had given me some of the names of his people, so I went and found them. So this is a picture of my parents in the middle, and on the left is my mom's parents. On the right is my dad's parents. So those would be Jada's grandparents, right? Now let's move on over to Joe's side of the family. In this picture on the left hand side, you're going to see Joe's dad. And on the right hand side is Joe's mom, and then her parents are to the right of her. So you can see where all that Indian heritage came from. In Joe first at 26%, and then in Jada at 15%. Now take a look at that same grandma, Joe's mom's mom, and Joshua. You can see that genetics is strong. Now this is my dad on the bottom, his dad on the top of him and his mom, and then her parents, and then it's the parents above that that I think would have been the family connection to somebody on that same level with Joe, like I showed you guys earlier. As you can tell, my dad went pretty far up the tree on his mother's side, but not on his father's side. Take a look at the graphic below to see the percentages for Joe and for Jada. And this is my part of the tree right here. So my mom's down in the center, her dad's off to the left, and then that's all the dad's people. See the native? Remember, Jada got a little bit native, and I got a lot native. That's where the native came in. And then on the right hand side is my mom's mother's people. And the lady Amy Bell Page, we heard that she came from Spain, but as you can see, I only got a little bit of Spaniard in me. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, because this has been a lot of fun for us to do.
Thanks for watching. And if you're afraid to find out that you guys might be related, don't. Because it's 2020 and we find out weird stuff like that. This is my mommy cousin. No, just kidding.
Hey, daughter cousin.
Mommy cousin. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell,
Follow.
Facebook, share it, get a DNA kit, and let's see if we're cousins.
Get it through my link. Let me get a little bit of kickback.
Yeah,
Come on, don't be so cheap.
Come on.
Bye, guys. Remember, guys, we are not buying this book. Because if you do, the only people that are making money from that book are my ex-distributor and Amazon. Pick up this book instead. This is my Belizean Cookbook. It has 120 authentic Belizean dishes that I've done on the show already, but now you can have it in print so you can follow along and your dishes will come out perfect each time. Hot off the presses, this is my second cookbook, guys. It's called the Pantry Laid Bare, and I named it that because I laid everything on the line when I picked the recipes for this book, alright? 111 delicious dishes from basic ingredients. To purchase, just check below on any of my videos and you'll see the different methods of payment and also the shipping. Thanks, guys.
Won't you come and try this warm delight? This is the Bare Pantry Show. Down at the Bare Pantry Show. This is the best.